blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. A good one on tap between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
White Sox baseball starts right now. Aaron Fossas, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not getting get ahead of yourself.
Now at the plate is Ronald Belliard. He will lead this one off today.
For St. Louis, the designated hitter, Ronald Belliard.
First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Ji-hwan Bae comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. So 1-1 home.
That's ball two. The count is 2-1.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So now to the plate, Kerry Kane. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Kana Sang, the Vietnamese-born pitcher, will be on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate here is Santo Camacho. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Santo Camacho.
Here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, Cristobal Moreno is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Camacho aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, and sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
There's the 2-1 home.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Trevor Hardy. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here's the 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Fastball well outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Bay has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
In now, Paul Johnson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-0. Here it is. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jordan Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0.
Hey! That's a ball.
Hey, breaking balls missed. You have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And now Kendrick Egan. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Jason Irizarry. Strike called, now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is the kind of at-bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at-bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Jose Rodriguez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Johnson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Justin Dean, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is good.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Leandro Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses down below the knees. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Sang, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Count is full. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Andrew Moore, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Line, that's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Greer.
Next up, William Greer. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Yasel Antuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Twos all over the place, 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1-0. Here it is.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Moore over at second. Greer on at first with 2 down. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line, that's a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Santo Camacho, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one yanked just foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the White Sox 2 and the Cardinals nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Ruben Waylock.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. Into the box, Julio Beltre, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first. The double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate now, Ronald Belliard. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He flied out, leading off the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike three. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the DH, Cristobal Moreno.
Hitter, Cristobal Moreno.
He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
At the plate, Trevor Hardy just gets a piece of it, strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Paul Johnson.
Digging in next, Paul Johnson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Ji-hwan Bae. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 25, Gary. Kane.
So now to the plate, Kerry Kane comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball upstairs.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Next, it'll be Jordan Walker. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Kendrick Egan. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Now into the box, Justin Dean grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
So now to the plate, Leandro Baez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2.
The count is full.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. Here's the 3-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. One ball, one strike to count. Bay trying to get there. Dean leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3. William Greer, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Very weakly on the ground. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Another full count pitch home. Ripped down the line. Right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Up next is Chicago. The left fielder,
So now into the box is William Greer. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands in.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Fujita answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Santo Camacho. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he fouls this one off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
So a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Jason Irizarry, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping up is Jose Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now here it comes. 2 balls and a strike to count.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Waylock.
Digging in will be Ruben Waylock. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Count remains 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Julio.
Into the box, Julio Beltre, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down to the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the speed threat, Cristobal Moreno.
The designated hitter, Cristobal.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter.
7.
Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Hardy.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Reined in. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Paul Johnson.
Next to hit is Paul Johnson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get. And this is one of those guys.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. In now, Justin Dean. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Here's the 1 and 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rodriguez ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. White Sox leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Belliard. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, G1 Bay.
Next to hit, G1 Bay. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
plate now, Kerry Kane, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. Just keeping him close. Bay, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2 is blown outside for a ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Esteban Perez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 0, Esteban.
Parker Sinclair is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 13,
Rosario Reyna is also into the game as he takes over at short. Lamont Tompkins is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Shervian Newton is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 33, Shervian Newton.
At the plate, Jordan Walker as he rips it on the ground to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And now here is Leandro Baez as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Leandro Baez.
First offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Walker is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 18, Andrew Moore.
Next, here is Andrew Moore. He bounced out last time up. Anthony Servideo is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 3, Anthony Servideo.
Hugo Pena is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Cam Gibson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 30, Cam Gibson.
Taquan Forbes will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 92.
Xavier Fernandez is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 30. Xavier.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly and very quickly there. They're two gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 33, Xavier Newton.
So next to hit is Xavier Newton. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Now the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning coming up, and the White Sox are out in front, 5-0. Now to bat, Xavier Fernandez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Fernandez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Servideo.
At the plate now, Anthony Servideo. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Newton's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Jose Rodriguez.
So now here is Jose Rodriguez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Sean Hayden will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 65, Sean Hayden.
The pitch.
Strike! Ball.
Two out, nobody on.
Ball.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Into the box, Parker Sinclair. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Sinclair.
The pitch.
Ball that guy.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-0.
Ball that low.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Two 2-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Esteban.
Next to dig in, Esteban Perez. And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Sinclair gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Perez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong. Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Moreno.
Stepping in now, Cristobal Moreno. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Baseball 101 at its finest right there. Just a beautiful example of a well-executed relay play to nab the runner at the plate.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Oh no.
Into the box, Rosario, Reyna.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Paul Johnson, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped up. Rodriguez is there. And the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. 8th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 6-0. So here is Taekwon Forbes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And stepping in, Hugo Viña. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he struck him out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Belliard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Newton able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to the plate, here is Lamont Tompkins. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leandro Baez.
Ready now is Leandro Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 8, Andrew Moore.
Now it'll be Andrew Moore. First delivery to him.
Ball.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And a strike to even the count.
1-1.
1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rodriguez has a play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Ji-hwan Bae. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fork ball. That's where you want it, but it's 2-0. Grounded to the right. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Gibson. Juan Cabrera answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Juan Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-0 home. That is taken, strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Johnson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The back, the center fielder, Walker.
Cardinals number 4 hitter Jordan Walker, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The pitch. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Still 1-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Xavier Fernandez would be next. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sinclair in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can post a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Fosses takes home the win. Kana Sang couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.